What's going on, Wolfpack? So in life, you are given choices. You are given choices between choice A and choice B. And 9 times out of 10, you are going to pick the pizza over the salad. And why is that? It's because your dopamine makes the decision for you. Are you going to decide to stick with me for 10 minutes and watch me talk about dopamine and how to improve your life? Or are you going to go back and scroll through the social media, the infinite scroll? It's up to you. But let me tell you something, you are going to get a lot more value out of watching this video, and I'm going to show you exactly how to master the skill of being able to listen to your willpower instead of listening to your dopamine. You see, if you were to make a list of things that you want to be, the person who you want to be, I guarantee you're not going to be making a list of spend 4 hours today watching YouTube, spend 2 hours on social media, spend 2 hours binge watching Netflix. I guarantee those things are not going to be on there. You're going to be writing things that are way greater, things that you aspire to since you were a young kid. Why do we spend so much time on the activities like YouTube or scrolling through Instagram instead of doing the things that we want to do deep down inside that we want to do? Why do we do this? It's because we have failed to understand that we are creatures of biology and evolution, and that back in when we were cavemen, it made sense to pick the pizza over the salad because who knows when we're going to be able to eat again. But nowadays, you have so much dopamine activities, and these companies are abusing your dopamine, and you are allowing them to abuse your dopamine. So how do you control it? Well, it's simple. It's understanding what activities are worth it and what activities are not, and then removing those activities that aren't. Let me show you. Let's start off by drawing a graph. And on this side, the y-axis, we have productivity. And on the x-axis, we have enjoyment. And things that are really high in productivity are very low in enjoyment. And things that are very high in enjoyment are very low in productivity. And you have to understand that you can't spend all your time on the productivity side, and you can't spend all your time on the enjoyment side. You have to figure out a balance between the two. So if we divide this by 3 parts, we have on this side the absolute crap that you don't want to be spending your time on. This should be a no-go. And this over here is things that are going to require a lot of energy to do. So you have work, making more money, being able to improve your life through means of actually putting in time into work. And then in the middle here, we have balance. In this balance section, we have reading books, reading fiction, or watching a really good movie, or spending time with really good friends. And then in the crap section, we have things like binge watching Netflix, watching YouTube videos endlessly, and spending time on things that are not going to benefit your life at all. So you have to remove these things completely in your life in order for you to be a happier, more developed person. Here's the interesting thing. What happens when you start removing all the crap out of your life? Well, you're left with an even better scale, because the things that used to be in this section end up being more enjoyment. So the scale ends up being like this, and it just ends there. And then now you spend so much time here, and yet they're still productive. They're still improving your life. And then it becomes easier to spend time on this side of the scale. And that's what happens when you start removing these things in your life. So the thing is, 80% of the world, they spend 80% of their time on this side of the scale. And I'm sure you can tell that this is true, especially amongst your friends or the people that you know. But what would happen if you spent 100% of your time on this side of the scale? Are you telling me that my life is going to be boring? No. My life is balanced. My life is balanced with these things and these things. Your life is crap. You have to spend 100% of your time on the things that are going to make you happy, the things that are going to improve your life, the things that are going to make you more money, instead of spending time on the things that are just ruining your life. Netflix, watching YouTube endlessly, scrolling through Instagram endlessly, masturbating, watching porn, all of these things are a waste of time. And once you unlock this, once you start spending your dopamine on something that you should be spending your dopamine on, instead of the things that your brain is telling you to spend your dopamine on, your life will improve infinitely. May 15th, I'm releasing the dopamine course. It's a free course. So May 15th, stay tuned in. And if it's already May 15th, then you can hit that download button at the bottom there and join. I'll see you in the next video.